and receiving $300 billion a year from the United States government for our tax money. You have been a slave master to us. If you're an Arab or Palestinian and you've been receiving billions of dollars from the U.S. government on our time, then you have been a slave master to us. And you're a poor African country that has received billions of dollars.
War crimes committed against us. We still being lynched. We still being hunted. We still oppressed. Kissing our boots is the least you devils can do. Gotta watch my step, cause our enemies cowardly creep, and they hunt us when we go on the streets, full of lies and deceit. See the beast trying to devour the sheep. Wicked devils love to prey on the weak, so you gotta be wise and see the lies in their philosophies, living out these biblical prophecies. They press their knees on the dying man. We went from chains to prison, and from the pot to a frying pan. At the forgive me for my crimes. They hung us, took our ladies to rape, then turned around and used our babies for bait. I can't think straight. How much more is gonna hate? They evil crimes justify the hate. Nigga, that's the proof. I thank the Lord for this truth. I tell these crackers this what they can do. Devil, kiss our boots. Do what the scriptures say to do, so my people know these prophecies are true. Devil, kiss our boots. And show an act of humility, 400 plus years of captivity. Kiss our boots for all the pain and oppression, for all the lies and deception. Devil, kiss our boots. Get on your knees and lick up the dust, you understand?
Hey, yo. I don't think they understand. We Allah, Prince of the Power, mic in my hand. These heathen nations, they gon' serve us and bow down. In Texas, we gon' milk these Gentiles, it's Cowtown. Israelites gon' take the kingdom, Esau in trouble too. You quick to say that to my brother, we gon' be lords over you. You a liar and a thief, you gon' have to pay for that. You a dog, get on all fours, you a snake, a rat. You gon' learn to follow orders from these priests and prophets. Righteousness gon' cover the earth, and can't no devil stop it. You say you sorry, but I ain't got nothing to say to you. Till you apologize the way the Bible tell you to. And I don't give a damn about your little children. All the love I got go to my nation and we building. The sons that afflicted us, they gon' bend the knee and behave. Bow down before the children are slain.
Devil, kiss our boots. Do what the scriptures say to do, so my people know these prophecies are true. Devil, kiss our boots. And show an act of humility, 400 plus years of captivity. Kiss our boots. For all the pain and oppression, for all the lies and deception. Devil, kiss our boots. Get on your knees and your hands and lick up the dust, you understand? This place completely a circus, defeat the purpose, and them demons are lurking. I see my people hurting. I pray the Lord send them evils and curses and cut our enemies, no slack. With no remorse, they shoot us in our back. We in the midst of snares, don't dare make any fault. And forget about them lies that you were taught. With no regard for the old, nor show favor for our youth. These devils using us for target practice like we bulletproof. Committing mass genocide, or they throw us all in cages to the neighborhoods and gentrify. Prepare slaughter for their crimes, it's a death offense. And vengeance is the Lord, they for sure get their recompense. Here is the patience and the faith, they evil crime justify the hate. Nigga, that's the proof. I thank the Lord for this truth. I tell these crackers this what they can do. Devil, kiss our boots. Do what the scriptures say to do, so my people know these prophecies are true. Devil, kiss our boots. And show an act of humility, 400 plus years of captivity. Kiss our boots. For all the pain and oppression, for all the lies and deception. Devil, kiss our boots. Get on your knees and your hands and lick up the dust, you understand? Devil, kiss our boots.
All right. Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School and University of Practical Knowledge. Started out on 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the amazing commanding General YAHANNA. Today is the I.S.U.P.K. Houston Wednesday law class. Today I'm holding it down. This is Officer Rum holding it down for Officer 5000 Awanyala. So today we're gonna, if you can see the title on the screen or whatever, today we're gonna get into understanding the Ten Commandments. Because, contrary to popular belief, the Christian church, they believe that just following these laws, will get you by. And the messed up thing about it is that they also believe that the law is done away with. So it's kind of a oxymoron per se. We've been taught all our lives, that if you at least just obey the Ten Commandments, you'll be all right. Of course, there's more laws, statutes, and commandments than that. Like the Most High didn't just put 10 laws, 10 laws or commandments on this earth for his people to follow, because there's way more things that we do than just those 10 commandments. And govern us as people. It was given to us and us only. And that's another thing, that is misconstrued, that this Bible and these laws are for everybody. So first, before we get into the Ten Commandments, I'm gonna just pull up a couple of scriptures, on basically who these laws, statutes, commandments was given to. First, I'm gonna start off with this Psalms 147 and 19. Now, this scripture, it's brought up a lot in the I.S.U.P.K. Because like this is considered a milk scripture. This is one of those bam in your face scriptures like you can't refute. But a lot of people try to refute and say, well, but this and but that, and Paul said this and Paul said that. Paul does not exceed the Most High. So I'm gonna start off with this. This is Psalms 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. Of course, Jacob's father had, one, more than one son. So, matter of fact, he had a twin brother. So it didn't say his statutes and judgment unto Jacob and Esau, or Jacob and anybody else. It said Jacob. Well, okay, everybody know Jacob's name was changed into Israel. So his lineage on down is being showed these statutes and judgments. Verse 20. He have not dealt so with any nation. So the Most High have not dealt with any other nation in this manner. He haven't gave nobody else the game but the children of Israel, which is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. It's we can't stress that enough. But our people, they're so far gone into the Christian, belief system to where they don't even believe that they are the children of Israel. Because, our oppressors has, forced a false doctrine down our throats. All the way down to our great-great-grandmothers, great-great-grandfathers, and nobody wants to think that their grandmother is wrong. Grandma, she loved the Lord more than the Lord love himself. That's how, most people, view their grandparents or their great-grandparents, so they learn how to be spiritual or how to be godly from them, but they were taught wrong, and back then they was taught even a more watered down version of the truth than us, because they were taught that the slave version, you just obey your masters, which was the white man or the oppressor, Salaki. Your slave owner. That's obey. You know what I'm saying? But then through time, and through the Lord, putting some type of learning on certain different people, you know what I'm saying? Like the truth started opening up. And then in 1969, the floodgates opened. You know what I'm saying? So now that we know and we established the fact that we are the lost tribes of Israel, you know what I'm saying? We are the chosen people of God, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So that means that this book is for us. You know what I'm saying? And he has not dealt with any other nation. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep reading. It says, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So nobody else known about these. You know what I'm saying? Like, they haven't received them from the Most High. Of course, now, through war and, the spoils of victory in war, the spoils of war, they obtained our records. You know what I'm saying? And now, they know who we are. You know what I'm saying? They know what type of guideline we're supposed to follow. You know what I'm saying? They know that if we follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, we are the strongest thing on this planet Earth as a people. You know what I'm saying? And when we don't follow them, they know we're the weakest and we're the most vulnerable. That's why they teach us these false doctrines. That's why they tell us to love everybody. That's why they tell us it's okay to acknowledge some of these laws, but negate the rest. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever's comfortable for you and your church. Go ahead, do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop that, and now I'm about to show you. You know what I'm saying? Where, you know what I'm saying, or who, to further prove that, who these laws was given to. You know what I'm saying? Well, first, I'm gonna go to Deuteronomy 7:6. You know what I'm saying? Just to piggyback off of that one. This is Deuteronomy 7:6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So first it's telling him he ain't dealt with no other nation. Now it's saying that we are a special people, a holy people. You know what I'm saying? Holy means separate. You know what I'm saying? So we are, my favorite analogy. You know what I'm saying? Every time I teach a class and we on this type of subject, I'm gonna bring it out. You know what I'm saying? Batches of cookies. You know what I'm saying? If you ever bake 2 dozen cookies, you know what I'm saying? One of those dozens of cookies, you know what I'm saying, you're going to keep for yourself. Like, they're going to come out the oven. You're like, yeah, I like these right here. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be my dozen. These for me. But there's other dozen that I baked, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what, the kids can eat them, the dog can eat them, whatever. You can sell them, you can have them. I don't want them. But these right here, don't touch mine. You know what I'm saying? And they come from the same roll of dough. You know what I'm saying? But I picked these. You know what I'm saying? I haven't dealt with these. Y'all can have them. They can go wherever. They can be thrown away. They can be eaten. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm going to go to Leviticus chapter 26, verse 46. This is Leviticus chapter 26, verse 46. These are the statutes and the judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses. Now, all right. They say God loves everybody and the law was given to everybody. It was, well, they'll acknowledge and say it was given to Israel first, but then they were supposed to teach everybody else the law. You know what I'm saying? But that is highly not the case. This is supposed to have been us from the jump. You know what I'm saying? This is supposed to have been for Israel and nobody else from the jump. You know what I'm saying? And, it was in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses. You know what I'm saying? That's that mountain that Moses was, going to talk to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? While everybody else down in the wilderness chilling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, you know what I'm saying, Well, after they saw Moses, they didn't want to deal with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? When they heard his voice and felt his presence, they were like, "Ooh, no, hey, yeah, you continue to go talk to that man. Yeah, whatever he say, yeah, we'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But you talk to him. I don't want to hear his voice no more, because that's how terrible the Lord is. That's how fearful He is. You know what I'm saying? Christians make the Most High, seem like he just this feathery, fluffy God that hugs everybody, and you know what I'm saying, and just sprinkle pixie dust everywhere, and flowers just pop out everywhere. But no, the scriptures say the Lord is a terrible power. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't stand the presence of the Most High. You seen what happened to Moses when he got just a little teensy pinch of the Lord's presence. He came back glowing, stuck. He like, and everybody looking like him, like, woo, hey, yo, the Lord on you, man. But I don't. Hey, look here, I'm scared. That's how you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? All right, so I'm gonna read it again. For these are the statutes and the judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm gonna backdoor that scripture with Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel. That's Israel against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. You know what I'm saying? There it is again. You know what I'm saying? That it was only one family in the wilderness that was led out of Egypt. And that was the children of Israel. So when Moses went to Mount Sinai and brought those two tablets down, that was for Israel. It was nobody else in the wilderness but the 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? So these laws couldn't be for nobody else but us. All right. I'm gonna drop that, and I'm gonna get Deuteronomy chapter 4 and verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever land that we go to possess, or wherever you dwelling at, you're supposed to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. So if you in what we call, you know what I'm saying, spiritual Babylon today, America, you're supposed to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments. If you in Russia, you're supposed to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. If you in China, you're supposed to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. If you in Australia, Dubai, Ukraine, wherever you at, you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to follow the laws, statutes, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? Of course, these other countries and cities or whatever, they got their own laws, you know what I'm saying, that you follow, but they do not supersede what the Most High says for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to keep reading. Keep therefore and do them. It says, keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations. So when you keep these laws, statutes, commandments, this is your wisdom and understanding, you know, in front of the nations. You know what I'm saying? When you not eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't be suffering from high blood pressure and diabetes like we are as a nation. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have a high crime rate. You know what I'm saying? Because we would exemplify brotherhood to each other and sisterhood to each other. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have a need for any help from these other nations. in food and clothing and wantonness of all things. You know what I'm saying? But this is one of the curses that we fall upon because we don't follow these laws, statutes, commandments. And that's in Deuteronomy 28. You know what I'm saying? If we was following these laws, you know what I'm saying, like we would be the example for all nations. Like, man, hey, them boys there, you know, they definitely got a God on their side. You know what I'm saying? Like we would have no need for any other nation. Like everybody would come to us for stuff. Like we wouldn't have to go to other nations and ask for anything. All right, let me keep reading. Which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. So like I said, you know, when people see us, you know what I'm saying, they gonna know who you are. Like, yeah, he's an Israelite. You know what I'm saying? Like they wise and great. Whatever, however he pray and whatever he pray to, you know what I'm saying, it happens because I know he following the law, statutes, commandments. You know what I'm saying? That's why they try to keep us away. They don't want to see a bunch of sticks, you know, and you know, like tune and in charge like that. They don't want to see a bunch of what you call Indians, you know what I'm saying, Redskins or whatever they want to call them. You know what I'm saying, in tune and in charge with their brothers and their sisters and then as a nation. They don't want to see us sticking together. They rather sit back and watch us shoot each other. I was watching it was a video on social media a while back when like this one of the head Klansmen in whatever state, you know what I'm saying, he was like, well, hell, we don't even have to hang niggas no more. All I gotta do is just drop a crate full of guns in the middle of the hood, and they gonna take care of the job for me. All I gotta do is drop some guns and some drugs and some alcohol in the middle of the hood for free. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna take care of it. They gonna take care of, you know what I'm saying, that they own genocide. You know what I'm saying? That's how Chicago is so wild and crazy like it is. You know what I'm saying? Because there was reports of, you know, they finding crates of weapons just stashed behind a building somewhere or right in the middle of the street, like it's a care package, like they on Call of Duty or something. Something just drop out the air, boom. It's a crate full of drugs or a crate full of 9mm, crate full of AK-47s. You know what I'm saying? And because we got to go to them for wanting and all things, that they give us rations. You know what I'm saying? They give us bits and pieces to keep us, you know, we not full, we still hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like we still struggling. We still trying to either we gonna pay the light bill or we gonna eat. Or we gonna eat or we gonna send this kid to daycare while I go to work. You know what I'm saying? And daycare is expensive as hell now. I was listening to one sister say, yeah, she pay, what is it, $700 or $800 a week or every 2 weeks or whatever it is for daycare. But if we was a nation, I could just, hey sis, can you watch my two little rascals for about a few hours while I go to work? Yeah, go on, bring them over. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta pack up no food or nothing. We got food here. We good. Oh, thank you, sis. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna still drop some food off or drop you a donation off or whatever, just you know, for helping me out. Oh, no sweat, brother. Oh, no sweat, sis. You know what I'm saying? That's how we supposed to be functioning. Oh, you give the money to her. Hey, watch my kids, you know, every day after school, because I don't get off of work till 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. So I need somebody to supervise my kids from when they get out of school until I get off of work. No sweat. I got you. That's how we're supposed to operate as a nation. You know what I'm saying? Where am I at? All right, I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 7. We had Deuteronomy 4, chapter 4, verse 7. For what nation is there so great who have God so nigh unto them as the Lord our God is in all things that we can call upon him for? You know what I'm saying? Like, black people, we some praying mother lovers. We pray on the way to work. We pray, Lord, I hope I get the good shift today, or I hope I get the easy job today. Oh, I pray my team wins. You know what I'm saying? The team. Lord, I pray we win today. I pray you walking into school. I pray I get good grades today. Lord, help me, Father. And then in the Christian church, Lord, money cometh to me right now. Money cometh. Prosperity, prosperity, prosperity. Love, 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 love. But never obey, 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 obey. They always ask the Lord for something. They always praying the Lord to give them something, but they never try to obey these scriptures. They never try to, really understand what it is to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. Because we've been taught for so long that, come as you are. You know what I'm saying? The laws are done away with. Those things are old. Like we don't sacrifice doves and goats no more. So why do we even have to keep the law? Paul said this and Paul said that. That's what they're blinding our people with. You know what I'm saying? When it was never an intent for, like Christ said himself, that he didn't come to destroy the law or what the prophet said. He came to fulfill it. All right. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna drop that. So now we're gonna get into these 10 commandments. You know what I'm saying? And understanding, what they are, and if you really following them. You know what I'm saying? So this is Exodus chapter 20. I'm gonna start at verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So again, it was only one nation or one group of people or one family of people that was in the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? That was brought out the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. And when it says the house of bondage, because Egypt was nothing but a place of slavery for us. That's why it says house of bondage. You know what I'm saying? Same state that we in, we still in bondage right now. It may not seem like it, but we are in bondage. All right? You know what I'm saying? So it's saying, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Verse 3. This is the first one. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. You should have no other gods. And another word or another meaning for the word God is power. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh is the most high power. You should have no other gods before him. So for you people that like, you know what I'm saying, that money is your God, you know what I'm saying, you're in violation of this first commandment. You know what I'm saying? People that make money their God, they'll do any and everything, you know what I'm saying, to attain that money, you know what I'm saying, or attain that power so they can have some power. You know what I'm saying? You would rob, kill, steal for some money. You know what I'm saying? You use that money to buy or create whatever, you know what I'm saying, that makes you comfortable, that makes you feel like you're on top of that or that you powerful. Some people, most people that got that type of money, they abuse power. You know what I'm saying? They're too comfortable. They don't even, like, when people have money like that, you know what I'm saying, like, they don't even take heed to the Most High because they think they got it all. They think the Lord done blessed them with the money. You know what I'm saying? You're a porky homosexual and you rich. Well, the Lord done blessed me, so I'm good. I've been doing right. I've been doing what I'm supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? But you're in clear violation because you done set money over you, over the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You know, people that worship other entities. You know what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't have no other God, you know, before him. You know what I'm saying? You worship money, you worship your looks. You know, nowadays, you know, people worship themselves. Oh, I believe in myself. I'm a God. I'm a king. You know what I'm saying? You won't believe how many brothers I hear say that now. You know what I'm saying? I'm God. You know what I'm saying? I believe in me. I'm the what is it? The master of my fate, captain of my soul, or however that, you know, that go from that Victor's poem. You know what I'm saying? Like people worship themselves now. Well, people been worshiping themselves, you know what I'm saying, by celebrating their birthdays. You know what I'm saying? That is the most, that's the highest day in the Satanic Bible. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the most uh highest days. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to the Satanic Bible and Satanists. Celebrating their birthdays, celebrating, worshiping themselves. Because what happened on your birthday? You know what I'm saying? You want everybody to tell you happy birthday and give you all this attention, you know, give you all this money, shower you with gifts. You know what I'm saying? Some people have parties when everybody come to the party and they got a spotlight beaming on you and everybody's singing to you, happy birthday, you know, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? When you had no power on keeping yourself alive for however many years you've been alive. Okay, yeah, you work out. Yeah, you do this. You eat healthy. Yeah. I know the strongest, more healthy people that die at 20. You know what I'm saying? Why they, you know what I'm saying? Why they couldn't have the power to live longer. You don't have power over your life like that to celebrate yourself turning another age. Like you've done something. You know what I'm saying? All right. I'm gonna keep going. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. So you shouldn't have no graven images. And that's violation number 2. You know what I'm saying? So if you got some crosses in your earrings, or you got a cross on your chain, or you got a cross tattoo, or you got the crescent moon, you know, I guess it's Muslim, or the rock, or whatever or if you got a big Buddha tattooed on your arm, or you got a yin yang, or you got one of these Sagittarius, Pisces, or Taurus tattoos or necklaces, these are graven images. Just like that calf, you know what I'm saying, that was in Egypt, that, you know what I'm saying, when Moses went to talk to the Most High, the people down there doing their thing. They like, man, we free, you know what I'm saying? We need something to do. Like, man, we got all this gold out here, you know what I'm saying? You know, they done forgot the part that the Lord done saved them. You know what I'm saying? You know, when they first got out, thank you, Lord. You know, you got us out of slavery. But now, you know what I'm saying? They done been out for a while. Now it's, man, we need something to do. Hey, let's make a God. Everybody put that gold together and let's do this. Let's make this big old calf. Because that's one of the things they used to worship in Egypt. That's one of the Egyptian gods, a cow or a calf. So they built this big old golden calf and they dancing around and they, you know what I'm saying, having fun, sacrificing to it and everything. And then when Moses come back, he like, man, what the hell going on here? You know what I'm saying? That's a slap in the face to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Putting other gods before him, like he, you know what I'm saying, like they the ones that delivered you out of bondage, or the one, or gave you your job, or gave you your financial comfortability. You know what I'm saying? It says, or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above. So, you know, people that you know what I'm saying, like that get tattoos or chains or bracelets, whatever, with the eagle, like not eagles, angels' wings. You know what I'm saying, or like we're saying, like the constellations in the sky, like the Big Dipper, the Sagittarius, the Cancer stars, and all that stuff. Like, you don't supposed to pay attention to none of that stuff. You don't supposed to make no graven image. You know, if anybody know what graven means, graven is like a an inscription or like something that was sculpted or carved. You know what I'm saying? Just like that Christian cross. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Probably seller in jewelry. Items in jewelry sales ever. You know what I'm saying? Some of them like be plain gold. Some of them got gold with iced out. You know what I'm saying? And when I was in the world, I had an iced out crown. I mean, an iced out cross. But I clearly had to get that away. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a graven image. You know what I'm saying? It means nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but a Roman. And when you walk across Rome back then, it was just it was a display for everybody that came into that Roman city or whatever, or whatever, that said if you commit a crime or you do something wrong against the Roman law, this is gonna be you. We're gonna hang you on this cross, and you're gonna be a spectacle for everybody to see, a deterrent to don't mess with Rome. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't wear, like, if one of your family members was killed by AK-47, you don't wear no AK-47 around your neck. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of people, bunch of our ancestors and stuff was hung on trees, but with nooses. You don't wear no chain with no noose on it. So don't wear a cross, because it's nothing. It doesn't signify the Most High, or it doesn't signify Christ. You know what I'm saying? And guess what happens when you go to church? When the pastor says, the doors of the church are open. If anybody need prayer, please come to the altar. You know what you're doing? You are bowing. What's behind the pastor? You know what I'm saying? When you come to the front of the church, it's a big 30-foot cross, standing behind him. A big 30-foot cross, or they might have what you call those, the painted windows with doves or crosses behind it. That's what you bowing down in front of, crosses. So I'm with us. So you want to take over class?
No, I'm good with you.
All right, come.
Rock it out there with you, man.
Come, sir. Yeah, we just covering the 10 Commandments.
Okay, that's what's up.
So, when it's talking about graven images, you know what I'm saying? Like that, like I was saying, when the pastor called you in front of their church, right, and you bowing your head to pray, right, you are bowing down to that cross that's behind that pastor.
Right.
You're bowing down to that those painted windows with Caesar Borgia behind them. You know what I'm saying? You're not bowing down or reverencing the Most High. Right. Those are graven images. You know what I'm saying? So and these are just the first two commandments that we just got to. So you in clear violation of two of them already. Mm. You know what I'm saying? But you call yourself, holy, holy, holy. You saved and sanctified, and you know what I'm saying? And you just godly. You love God, love you some God, but you got the biggest cross chain on. Mm. You got the big 5-inch cross earrings on. Mm. You got a cross on your hat. You got a cross on your handkerchief. Mm. You know what I'm saying? Or you got the praying hands. Right. You got it tattooed on you somewhere. Mm. Those are graven images. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And the scripture says, do not, you shouldn't make those, I'll just read it again. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water, underneath the earth, under the earth. So those Pisces symbols, you know what I'm saying? You know, with one fish going this way, the other fish going that way, you're not supposed to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And if I could.
Go ahead, sir.
So and like also inside of that Pisces, I know you've seen it before, they have a cross sitting inside of it.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Which
right.
is showing the Christianity.
Right.
And how it all, and then of course you turn the little Pisces hat, you know, and you turn it up. Now you got the Pope hat.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Right,
so you got
right,
Christianity and Catholicism combined into one because it's all the same.
Right.
Right. And so if you could give me Matthew 10 and 38. Stay exactly where you at, but go to Matthew 10 and 38 because you brought up something that was super heavy when you said about the cross. And a lot of people feel that they're wearing the cross. And if, of course, a Christian knows the scripture, that's why I'm going to it, to show them they don't know the scripture, right?
Come on.
All right, read that real quick.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 38. And he that taketh not his cross,
what?
Taketh not his cross,
Keep going.
And followeth after me, is not worthy of me.
So now they saying, they just contradicted themselves. It say,
right.
He who don't have that cross with them, take it not his cross.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So no, an idol is not going to get you there.
Right.
An idol is not going to get you there. Just speaking your word is not going to get you there. You can't run to Romans chapter 10, verses 9 and 10 and talk about how it says, just confess it with, the Lord Jesus with your mouth, and then, you'll have salvation, right? It's more to that. Be doing it no way.
Right.
You should just be working on yourself. Saying because everybody cannot do this. Okay.
Right.
There was a sister that was on Facebook that put up some posts about a rib and coming from some rib or whatever.
Right.
So I looked to make sure, she was single. Okay, cool. She's single. So I hit her up in her inbox. I was like, say, sis, that's not what that is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to put it on blast and leave it in the comment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and then she hit me back. She was like, yeah, I know that the rib didn't come, from man. I was just doing that to try to teach others. I was
right.
like, so I'm not the only one that got confused. Ladies, sisters, don't try to teach. Plus, when she tried to teach, it was backwards anyway.
Right.
She's not ordained. She's not authorized. She's not certified to be teaching. So I'm saying she got a prophecy or something. Tell a priest.
Right.
You want to teach somebody? Go and tell a priest and ask that priest if that's okay. Saying because why? That's in the ordinances as well.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It's an order to everything. That's in an order as well in the Bible. Right. So you just don't run out. You go teach. You know what I'm saying? You got an idea. You ear hustle some commandments. Well, are you living by them? See what I'm saying? Let your action, let that light shine on that hill and be the example. And don't try to go physically help anybody if you're not ordained under Commanding General YAHANNA and the I.S.U.P.K. You don't have the authority to do that. All right, go ahead.
You want to take this next one? This is Exodus chapter 20, verse 7. Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain.
That's right. So it's a whole lot of brothers, especially the rappers, on God, God.
Right.
Saying everything is, man, I swear, man, everything don't swear to the Most High.
Right.
And then that's also talking about you don't use the Lord's name in vain, like they say. Well, it's all one God. Right. And so I'm gonna serve Buddha, and that's gonna be his name. Right. That's my God. I say now his name is Yahweh. Right. Okay, but you using God's name as if it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? So don't take the place of Yahweh and put another God in there. Right. And then say that that's your God and you make it an altar. Don't do that. Right. You feel what I'm saying? And by any means, don't just use the Lord's name and just swear it on anything. Like for example, the I.S.U.P.K. we don't put that on shirts like that. Right. You see what I'm saying? Because you're just using the Lord's name in vain. Don't do that. Right. Because don't take the Lord's name as if it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then just misuse it. Right. So you want to add something to it.
Right. And don't say that the Lord told you to do something, or God told me to do this and God told me to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because if it don't amount to nothing, then you just done destroyed somebody's belief and hope in the Lord.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, God told me to tell you this and do this and do that and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that.
That's church right there.
You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, and some people, they get bold with it. God told me in 2 weeks that you blah, 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 and if you sow your seed and blah, blah, this and blah, blah, that. I sold my seed for $100. And you told me in 2 weeks that it was gonna return to me 100-fold.
Right. You don't put the Lord's name in a pyramid scheme.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Then 2 weeks later, I wake up happy because you know this evangelist told me that if I sow $100 seed and in 2 weeks, it's 14 days. I wake up happy. I'm waiting for that money. You know what I'm saying? 100-fold. I just gave $100. That's $10,000.
Right. The Lord's name will not.
You know what I'm saying? So anybody wake up happy. They know they got $10,000 coming. You know what I'm saying? And then that $10,000 don't come.
Listen, I'm asking to that. Even though the pastor slip it in your account, right? It's still using the Lord's name in vain. Right. Do that like that. Right. You see what I'm saying? Right. That's why they shouldn't do it. Period, man. Right. And the Lord's angels is here on the planet right now. The angels here on the planet, man, and they are setting things in order, setting the record straight, and reevaluating all of the wickedness that's on this planet and setting it in order. So the best thing that you can do is get in order right now. You know what I'm saying? And you're being told clearly by the priests and prophets of the Lord, man, get in order now. And if you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing, stop it right now. Go ahead, Doc.
All right, come on. Verse 8. We're in Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Now, this one here is remember the Sabbath. It's like remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. You know what I'm saying? Now, in Genesis, you know what I'm saying? The Sabbath day was established by the Lord on the seventh day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And on a consensus, everybody knows that the seventh day is a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Like if you ever just translated the word sábado in Spanish, sábado is the root for Sabbath. Sábado. You know what I'm saying? Well, the Jewish people, they recognize the Sabbath day as Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Well, technically sundown Friday, you know what I'm saying? It's a sundown Saturday. Right. You know what I'm saying? And other different belief systems, know that it's on a Saturday. But us, our people that are Christians, you know what I'm saying? They celebrate it on a Sunday. Well, not necessarily celebrate, but acknowledge it on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? That is one day off from keeping this holy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't know or don't even care that it was changed over to Sunday by the Catholic Church. You know what I'm saying? I asked some people one day, like, why do you go to church on Sunday? Because that's the Lord's day. Well, I thought the Lord's day was on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, my grandma and my great grandma, we've been going to church on Sunday since Sunday been Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care to know. Then I say, well, you know, the Roman Catholic Church, you know what I'm saying? They the ones that switched, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote holy day or, you know, worship day to Sunday. Well, it don't matter how long as I'm serving the Lord and, you know, I'm all right. Well, you one day off from keeping the law, which makes you in violation to, okay, we established that you're in violation of the first two, which is, you know what I'm saying, having other gods before you, and then graven images. Now you're bowing down, so that's 3. And you might be in violation number 4 with the gods in vain, name in vain. Now the Sabbath day, you all the way in violation. So that's at least 4 commandments that you're in violation of. You know what I'm saying? But you call yourself a super Christian, or call yourself in violation. You know what I'm saying? It says, remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I read verse 9. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work. You know what I'm saying? So for 6 days you labor and do all your work. And then the 7th day, that's when you chill. That day is for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sunday is the first day of the week. So why are you know what I'm saying, going to church or whatever you're doing on the first day of the week when it's supposed to be the 7th day of the week? You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, in our captivity, you know what I'm saying, of course, you know what I'm saying, we don't supposed to do any servile work, right. But in our captivity, you know what I'm saying, most of us can't help it because we work on Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? But if you own a business as an Israelite, you should shut your business down. You should have no servile work. You know, you should have your employees or nobody doing nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? The Jewish person, they so wicked that, you know what I'm saying, like they believe that you ain't supposed to do no work. You ain't supposed to cook. You ain't supposed to light no fire. You ain't supposed to do this. But they have servants go turn the light on for them. That's servile work. That's stupid.
Right. Even
you know what I'm saying?
Even if, Salaki, if I could, even if you go inside of a elevator,
right?
Saying they'll wait for you to push the button,
right?
You know, they dirty. Yeah, they'll wait for you to push the button. They're not gonna do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's super heavy.
But yeah, con. But the Sabbath day, this is one of the main ones that, you know what I'm saying, because our oppressor know if he keeps you in violation of these law, statutes, commandments, he keeps you in anger with the Lord.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So one day, and that's how wicked and subtle they are. They one day over, it ain't gonna. It's just one day over. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just a piece of shrimp. It's just a crawfish. You know what I'm saying, boy? It just you know. I mean,
Kingdom of Heaven can't be centered around one shrimp,
right? You know, just one day over. I mean, it ain't too many businesses open on Sunday anyway. It's just one day over.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's just a cross.
Right.
It's just jewelry. I just like to bling.
Right. My grandma gave it to me.
Yeah, my grandma. It was passed down from generation to generation.
Right. That's why I wear it. You know? But what is your effect if you walking somewhere and a 5-year-old boy or 7-year-old girl look up and they see that as you walk by?
Right.
They don't know your grandmama gave that to you. They don't know it's passed down. It's a an heirloom or something like that. They don't know nothing about that.
Right.
So I'm saying they just know that you got on the cross and they want one.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And what makes it so bad is like you give power to it. Because I remember when I was in the world, I gave power to it.
Of course.
And even a Caesar Borgia image. Because I remember, you know what I'm saying, it was a church, you know what I'm saying, that was sitting on a corner like at an intersection. You know what I'm saying? They had a like a life-size portrait of Caesar Borgia, then they had a cross right at the corner, right at the light. So when the green light is green, you know what I'm saying, you drive by, I'm driving and riding and music jamming. When I see that, like, woo, let me slow down. Turn the music down. There go Jesus.
Dang.
You know, let me slow down. And then when I pass him up, I turn my music back up and I'm on the gas again. You know what I'm saying? That's how you give power to those images, man. And you don't supposed to do that. The water Yahweh Shah, you know what I'm saying? For, you know, changing my mindset, you know what I'm saying, in my life. You know what I'm saying?
What?
All right, I'm gonna keep reading. Verse 10. But the seventh day is a Sabbath day of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in it. And all that is in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it.
He blessed what day?
The Sabbath day.
No, Sunday.
The Sabbath day.
Saturday, Sabbath day, y'all. That's what he blessed.
Right.
All right.
Verse 12. We're in Exodus chapter 20 still. Verse 12. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God given thee.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't honor their mother and their father. Yeah. And that don't mean that you got to do what they say and do. That's not honoring. It's basically taking care of your mother and your father in their old age. Because what happened is, you know what I'm saying, when you was a baby and you couldn't fend for yourself and you couldn't feed yourself, they took care of you. You know what I'm saying? And as they old and as they get older and their health declines, and when they need assistance, need help, that's when you come in and you take care of your father or your mother, just as they did. Right. You know what I'm saying? You are keeping these law, statutes, commandments.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Ecclesiasticus 3, verse 7 and 8. So again, all through the Bible is what a lot of people don't, church Christians don't actually get. These laws, these statutes, these commandments are of course in the first 5 books of Moses, but they are reiterated throughout the entire Bible constantly. And it's good when you come to class, because then you'll see that when you look in the first 5 books of Moses, that law may say, you know, honor thy father and mother. Right. But then if you read again, then you'll see that same statute, that same ordinance, and then it'll be detailed. Right. You see what I'm saying? And Paul detailed a lot of things in the New Testament. Now we're reading the Apocrypha. Tell them we had to read 7 and 8, Papa Kashab.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus out of the Apocrypha, chapter 3, verse 7. He that feareth the Lord will honor his father.
He that what?
He that feareth the Lord.
That's the first thing you got to do is fear the Lord. The Lord, the beginning of wisdom is fearing the Lord. That'll give you your knowledge and wisdom and your understanding of why you even need to follow the Bible. Because if you use your mind and listen to the demons that's talking in your head, then you're going to be part of the over 85% that's locked down in prison because you have made the wrong decision trying to, you know, do it by yourself, when the Bible clearly says lean not on your own understanding. You need the Bible, you need the brothers, you need counseling, you need a collection of counselors, because that's where your safety is. Go ahead.
And will do service unto his parents.
Oh, so you honor your father and mother by what?
Do service unto his parents.
You do service unto his parents. Service. So you walk in the house, son, give me some water. Yes, sir. Baby, hey, mama, how you doing? Baby, could you go and get me this, you know, go to the store and make a run, make an errand. You get in the car without complaining, you go to the store. Your parents may need you to cut the yard, right? You need to stop what you're doing and cut the yard, right? That's how you honor your father and mother. It's going to show you in detail as the brother keep reading. Go ahead.
As to his masters.
As to what?
To his masters.
See what I'm saying? You have to do service to your parents as if they were your masters. In other words, like when you go to the white man job and you don't have no problem doing anything he say do,
right?
And you there on time, you make him plain, but you do that under your breath, but you smile and do. Guess what? Do the same thing to your parents, but be real with that, because they only get one set of parents, man. You feel what I'm saying? And when you lose them, I'm telling you, when you lose them, you better have it to where you say, I did everything and I put on the full armor of love for my parents. That way, when it happens, then I can stand and not have to worry about it because I went all out for my parents, right? You don't want to be in no arguments going back and forth, complaining over bull crap with your parents when you need to get it right. Don't be arguing over the truth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you argue over the truth and you get mad, what do you think that your parents are going to say? This Negro ain't changed.
Right.
He's still, all you got to do is push this button, turn this knob and pull down this level. And then he go flipping again. You ain't changed.
Right.
But if you know how to walk circumspect and be disciplined within yourself, then you can speak to your father, you can speak to your mother, and guess what? You can sanctify them to where they'll come in this truth.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But you gotta watch yourself. And sometimes you may need counseling for that. But it's a fact you have to have honor, which is respect for your parents, and you have to serve them as if they're your masters. Right? It's rank and order. I don't care how old you get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care how old you get. You know what I'm saying? It's the Most High, it's Christ, it's man, woman, and children.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And you have to respect that order. Right? When I can speak for myself, when my mother was alive, I would make sure that I did, I would cook and clean or whatever. When I cook, I can cook. I'm a pretty good cook. I'm not a culinary Tazadak, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Peace to my brother Tazadak, you know what I'm saying, for the gumbo. But like I can cook well enough. I'm standing over it. I'm cooking and putting the spices together. I feel I'm doing my thing. All right. And then I say, okay, let me go ahead and serve. I have to stop myself.
Right.
Oh, listen, I'm got more rank than all the house, but no, I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't have the rank in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like my dad's sitting over there, my mother's sitting over there. Boom, I go ahead, boom.
Right.
Make sure, you know what I'm saying, my dad fed, you know what I'm saying, give me his plate first. Then go in and get my mother's plate. Sometimes I would went and my mom would put her hand out. I said, well, I can't do that, Mom. And I'm just playing up there. You got to keep her in order. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She's matriarch. No, not in here. You know what I'm saying? And then I go in to do my father and my mom. After a while, my mother would say, go ahead and get your daddy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Trying to let me know, like, okay, Mama, you just gave me that idea. No sweat. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is you have to keep order and respect and treat them as your masters and follow the rank and order system that the Lord laid down. So I give it to my father, give it, get a plate to my mother as well. Then I'll, eat last because I'm a child.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And it feels good. And that's how you have to stay humble, man.
Right.
All right, keep going though.
Come. Verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Honor thy father and mother.
Let's find out how you honor them. Keep going.
Both in word and deed.
Man, that's the cut right there. Both in word, right? Honor them. I will do what you say. When you tell me to do it, I will. Son, yes, sir. Son, yes, ma'am.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You honor them through your words. Don't disrespect and go back and forth with your father and your mother. Who the hell are you, man?
Right.
Who the hell are you, sis? Don't do that to your parents. I don't care if you got children of your own. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Respect the rank and order system, right? All right, keep going.
Come. That a blessing may come upon thee from them.
Right, so it's a word and deed. Deed is what? Action. You love them? That's why deed is in there. Because love is an action word. You got to show a deed, work. You know what I'm saying? So you service them and work for them as if they're your masters, and I guarantee you will benefit from that reward, that self-gratification reward that's inside by loving your parents and not arguing with them and showing them that you are in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Showing that you have gotten rid of the wicked old man, the wicked old woman. I'm saying that you following the commandments. And I'm telling you, you can set things in order and you can literally change the polarities in your house. Now say, you know what? When y'all having them feast days and stuff, because you be bringing them plates and them plates be good. Oh man, listen, the place is just half of it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, you go in there, you eat the food, but you go there, you can eat the word.
Right.
And I ain't talking about the manna, you can get in the Bible. I ain't talking about the manna that fell from heaven and they're dead. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about this manna, but this is everlasting water, the knowledge and just overflow. Then you get them to come in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By your actions and how you act. But he say by word and deed and what else?
That a blessing may come upon thee from them.
Listen, so the blessing, it's always something in it for you. That's why I don't understand why you be selfish. The Lord is not like that. The Lord is a righteous judge. For a unbalanced system, right, is an abomination to the Lord. You see what I'm saying? So if the scale is unbalanced, it's not right. The Lord not gonna have you work and do things and then not give you a reward. The Lord don't even operate like that. I'm saying the Lord gonna make sure that you get your just reward by your actions. If their actions good, you're gonna eat the fruit of your actions that are good. You're gonna eat the fruit of your actions that are bad too. So the Lord saying, just do it, right? And then when you do it, the Lord gonna give you a reward from them. It's gonna come from them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's retroactive. It's gonna come from them. When you dish it out, boom, it's gonna come right back. You can't win. Listen, you can only win and never lose like that.
Right.
Right. And say, give it up for the Lord, man, for righteous judgment. You know what I'm saying?
And so, like, if I may,
go ahead.
Christ cut the Sadducees and Pharisees with this same law, this same commandment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How they was being hypocrites. You know what I'm saying? And he told them, how you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna just paraphrase, persecuting these people, but you don't honor your mother and your father because Sadducees like the high people on the totem pole. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they was feeling like, well, my parents should serve me. Like, I'm over you. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be getting my dinner. You should be making my bed up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's how Christ cut them. You know what I'm saying? Just because of their, their position, you know what I'm saying, their rank and order, like the other one just brought out, doesn't diminish because of your position inside the house.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Your father is still the head of his household. And when you come inside his doors, you are at the bottom. Now, when you go to your house,
right,
hey, you are that nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when you come in Daddy Johnson house or Daddy Stewart or whatever,
let Daddy out.
Yeah. When you come to Daddy house, he is the supreme being in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're gonna keep going. So we back at Exodus chapter 20, and we're gonna verse 13.
All right.
Thou shalt not kill.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Christians, they don't have no problem with this one. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that this is one I give y'all. Y'all ain't worried about killing nobody. So this is one that y'all probably pretty much follow. You know what I'm saying? When it says thou shalt not kill, but you have to understand what kill means. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that you this means like when you translate this word kill in the Hebrew, it's actually saying murder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you can't murder. That means killing somebody without a cause. Right. Now that doesn't mean that if somebody breaking your house and they threatening your family or threatening your life that you can't kill them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's self-defense. Mm-hmm. Now, you can't kill nobody if you just walk out and just go out the door and just shoot somebody. You can't do that. That's murder. That's killing without a cause. All right? So we're going to keep going. We're going to, thou shalt not commit adultery. Uh-oh. This is verse 14. Now, this is one of those scandals that's in the church. You know what I'm saying? Committing adultery. Not just necessarily in the church, because it's going on outside the church too. You know what I'm saying? Men sleeping with women and throwing them away. Women sleeping with other somebody that's not their husband. You know what I'm saying? Men sleeping with other men's wives. You know what I'm saying? Like in the church, you know what I'm saying? Like either the pastor or the deacon, like he getting it in with somebody's wife up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We done had too many instances on social media where men done walked in the church and either blew the plaster head off, or it was one that this past holiday season, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Where the dude, he just walked in church. He walked in the front pew and just stole off on the dude, and they got the rumbling in front of the church. You know what I'm saying? So thou shalt not commit adultery.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That means women don't sleep with nobody other than your husband.
Right.
Men don't sleep with nobody else's wife. If that sister says that she's dealing with somebody, leave her alone.
Right.
it's plenty more fish out there in the sea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think the last time I did like a little consensus on the ratio of women to men, it's 12-1. It's probably 15-1 here in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So you take your pick. You know what I'm saying? If she dealing with somebody, no sweat, sis. You know, have a good day.
Right.
This sister gonna say, "Oh, you single? Okay, well let me holler at you right fast." You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. Yeah, she might be beautiful. She might be fine. You know, and at that moment, you know what I'm saying, you thinking with the wrong head. You know what I'm saying? And if she's taken, you be the brother. You be the one to turn her down because she's pretty, she's fine, she's used to getting attention. Her mental is she's not strong enough to necessarily turn somebody away that's giving her the attention that her man is not giving her. You know what I'm saying? So you be the stronger brother, and you say, okay, nah, that's okay, sis. You go home and take care of your man. And that's sometimes that'll make her think, like, I mean, I know I look good. I know this, I know that, and he just turned me down, and I just threw it at him. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he has some type of respect for me, and that'll give her some type of idea to have respect for herself.
Right.
All right. So we're gonna keep going because we pressed on time. Thou shalt not steal. You should not take anything that nobody's giving you or that is not yours.
Right. I don't give a damn if it's a fingernail file.
A fingernail file, a
paper clip,
a pen.
Right.
Like it's stuff in this school right now that people that left from Passover when Passover was here. It's still here. They just haven't claimed it.
Right. It's gonna stay right there.
It's gonna stay right here.
Ain't touching.
You know what I'm saying? It's a quarter sitting over here in the front of the podium. That quarter been sitting there for the longest.
It's gonna mess around and stick to the table.
It's gonna stick to the table.
Yeah, it's gonna stick to the table.
You know what I'm saying? Don't steal from your brothers or your sisters. Don't steal from nobody, because that severs brotherhood. That severs your trust.
Yep.
Their trust. All right, we're gonna keep rolling. You know what I'm saying? And if you in violation of that, and most pastors are in violation of that because they stealing from their members. You know what I'm saying? Sow a seed here. If you ain't got $100 and you're not standing in this line, you're not gonna be blessed. You stealing Grandma Mabel money. She only gets $700 a month. Her rent $600, and she give you her last $100 to sow a seed, a pastor's love offering. You have 5 offerings in one tithe collection and one Sunday service. You got an 8 o'clock service, then you have an 11 o'clock service, and then you might come back for a 6 o'clock service. You know what I'm saying? And you passing out that plate 3-4 times a service. You stealing. But then when COVID come, or when it ice storm out here, or when the Lord sent one of his storms out here where you can't move nowhere, you lock your doors. Where the people that attend your church and give you money can't even seek refuge. But in the I.S.U.P.K. during that pandemic when it first kicked off, our doors are still open. We were still passing out food. Brothers were still giving people shelter that didn't have shelter. And this is all over wherever a school is at. You know what I'm saying? That the I.S.U.P.K. has a school. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to drop that. Verse 16, thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. You know what I'm saying? So lying on your neighbor or bearing false witness, you know, to get them fired from their job. And that's going on a lot, you know what I'm saying, in today's time, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're not cool with somebody, and then you go off and you tell the boss man, oh well, yeah, he be clocking in late and he be stealing time and you know, blah blah this and blah blah that, and then they look, oh, he came to work hard the other day. So then now they drug testing you. Now they got to look at you like, oh man, you smoke weed, but you lied to us and say you don't smoke weed versus, you know, per the drug test you took when we first hired you. Now you gotta now the boss man looking at you whether he can trust you or not. You know what I'm saying? You could have had a raise or promotion coming up, but now you're not qualified for it because somebody done bear false witness against you. A lot of women are victims of rape because a man done bear false witness on them. Oh yeah, man, she'll go, man. Yeah, man, I seen her at the club the other day. I took her home first night. Yeah, she'll go. She good. She green. And then guess what? You